All right, as I mentioned, COROS has two models watches. PACE is designed for the competitive races, featuring extreme lightweight and the most accurate biodata, while APEX, with the addition of its navigation feature and longer battery life, is perfect for those attacking 100-mile races or multi-day hikes. Both have been proven to be powerful tools, but our engineers are already thinking ahead. We ask those who spend months in the big mountains every year, those who do 10,000-foot vertical descents on a slope in a day, and those who breathe the thinnest air on the earth. What are you looking for in your perfect watch? This is how we set out to make the most incredible watch for the extreme mountain sports called VERTIX. So what were the requests from the toughest mountain athletes? A watch for the world's harshest condition has to have rock-solid quality for the most extreme weather and the most legendary terrain. Accurate and rich data. A watch is built to know you better than yourself. It has to quietly measure your body performance accurately and provide feedbacks only when it's needed. Even longer battery life. While 35 hours from APEX has already been revolutionary, athletes ask if we can cover the entire expedition in one charge. It needs to work with other mountain gear. Most of mountain sports involve gloves, along with the sweat or icy cold temperatures. They need something easy and fast to operate. So let's take a look at what we have built into VERTIX in this video. Now, we have VERTIX beautifully displayed here. Every detail has been designed with purpose. I can't speak highly enough for the beauty of it. It's just amazing. In order to make the most solid GPS watch ever built, our team picked one of the hardest grade 5 titanium for VERTIX on the bezel and on the back cover. It is almost 2 times more stronger than the traditional steel, and also more skin-friendly and doesn't interfere with our compass. We use sapphire glass for both the front glass and the back sensor, along with the industry-leading diamond-like coating called DLC finish, making it nearly impossible to scratch on the rock or sand. In addition to the optical heart rate sensor from the back, VERTIX also features a new pulse oximeter in the back, where you can measure your high altitude performance when you are in the high mountains. The soft and comfortable original COROS silicone band is not just beautiful, but also increases the accuracy of your sensor readings. VERTIX is the only GPS watch ever to achieve a waterproof coating of ATM15. This means your watch is waterproof down to 150 meters. While you probably won't ever go 150 meters deep in water, it just shows you how tough this watch is. The watch face can hold up to 770 pounds or 350 kilograms weight on top of it. That's the equivalent of nearly 5 adults. Everything you have seen here is all built into this extreme lightweight watch. With only 54 grams in the watch body and 76 grams total, including the band, VERTIX is the lightest GPS watch in its class. Also, your VERTIX will be packed in this solid, reusable case, providing safety and peace of mind for your investment. Now, let's talk about data. VERTIX has all the sensors that you can think of building and even more. We have GPS, GLONASS ready by the launch. BDS and the Galileo will be available via future firmware updates. Barometric altimeter, optical heart rate sensor, thermometer, compass, accelerator, gyroscope are all supported. We're also compatible with many ANT Plus sensors. The watch will talk to your phone via Bluetooth BLE, and also it has the oximeter in the back. The most fundamental data comes from satellite tracking. Apex is known for being one of the most accurate GPS watches in the market. The performance in handling complex trail environments has been incredible. Look at these two screenshots here. So from running in the Grand Canyon, orange is Apex and blue is another premium watch from the name brand using the same full GPS setting. Clearly, Apex has more accurate in terms of tracking the runners on the actual trails. COROS was one of the first brands to use the next generation GPS chipset from Sony. And now, even the biggest player in the industry is following suit using the same chipset for their recent launched new watches. Although the chipset is the same, the differences come from the algorithms and antenna designs. With a re-engineered and patented solution, VERTIX will be able to achieve at least 25% high performance in complex trails. In addition to the traditional swim, bike, run, and triathlon mode, VERTIX will be equipped with many more different modes, including trail running and mountain climb and hiking at the launch. And also, we're in the process of launching indoor and outdoor cardio modes, ski and ski touring modes, and more. Rest assured, more models, those new modes will also be pushed to Apex and Pace via firmware upgrades. Battery life is always my favorite topic. Let's look at VERTIX. It is simply superior. VERTIX as a watch can last for 45 days or 60 hours in full GPS mode, even with optical heart rate sensors on. With COROS Ultra Max mode, VERTIX will last for 150 hours of GPS tracking. It is built for real expedition. Making no mistake, this watch is created for when you stand on the top of the world. VERTIX works down to -4 Fahrenheit with less than a 30% depreciation in battery performance that lasts for 21 hours in GPS mode, even under -22 Fahrenheit extreme testing. The next big thing is about how our users operate VERTIX. In a complex outdoor environments, touchscreen is very, very difficult to operate. For most mountain sports, thick gloves are essential. Most of the traditional outdoor watches are using button designs, which are difficult to use unless you remove your glove. Digital knob on VERTIX has been completely redesigned and re-engineered with a brand new metal structure. Let's take a look. I can easily go through the watches with my thick climbing glove, like here, and scroll it through and press any button and go back easily. It is now 50% bigger. I mean, the knob itself is bigger than Apex, making the operation with this thick climbing glove very, very easy. It also comes with a shock-proof layer inside, capable of resisting an 8-meter or 25 feet drop to keep your digital knob still working correctly. VERTIX also features a new Backlight button here, so you can turn it on and off. Additionally, we've now added a feature that allows users to flip the screen upside up or down. So you can pick your digital knob operation at your preference or wear it on different wrists. In our future updates, we'll also enable ways to unlock the watch, like fast rolling the knob, creating an easier experience than the current long press. Digital knob is also perfect for zoom in and out on the navigation tracks. This is so much better than pressing the buttons. With COROS VERTIX, you will never get lost in the race again. Altitude sickness is one of the biggest challenges in high mountain climbing. Knowing how your body is doing is the #1 thing in preventing altitude sickness. COROS VERTIX is equipped with pulse oximeter, which gives users accurate readings of body blood oxygen level, but that's not enough. Our sports science team has been partnering with the High Altitude Lab in the research institution as well as athletes in the Himalayas to build our algorithms and collect data. We could not be more proud to bring you this revolutionary new feature from COROS only. Altitude mode on VERTIX brings you a high altitude guardian and coach to your wrist that stays with you 24/7. To start with the altitude mode, simply long press the back button during any time to access the toolbox. You will be able to take measurement of your blood oxygen at any time. If you're staying at 25 meters or 8,200 feet or higher, VERTIX will give you an altitude performance index based on the blood oxygen measurements and your current altitude. This is an index indicating how well you're adapting to the elevation. For example, if your index score is higher than 80, it means you can plan to ascend higher, you're in a great shape. Otherwise, you will be advised to rest at the current elevation for one more day or descend it to a lower altitude. The trend of your blood oxygen is often more important than your immediate reading. With 24/7 monitoring, the watch is automatically taking the measurement once every hour. So you will be able to easily tell how your body is getting better and adjust it to the elevation. You can view up to 3 days in the watch history. At high altitude, if your heart rate is higher than a certain number for a certain period of time based on fitness level, the watch will alert and ask if you want to take SpO2 measurement. This Guardian feature will be monitoring your altitude performance closely when you need it the most. VERTIX will be launched in 3 regular color options: Dark Rock, Fire Dragon, and Mountain Hunter. In addition, we also debut the uniquely crafted Icebreaker color. Icebreaker features the exclusive azure titanium bezel and hand-assembled translucent fiber case. Icebreaker is as elegant on your wrist and as powerful on your adventure. The first 3 colors will be available for $5.99 US, while the breathtaking Icebreaker will retail for $6.99 US. Consumers can place pre-orders right away at COROS.com with worldwide shipping. VERTIX will also be available at selected retail partners in the countries listed below. The first available quantity will start shipping on June 4th. Icebreaker takes additional time to craft and will come in late June.